7 in the morning and I'm awake. With really large eyes. I'm driving to Savannah. On my way to Philadelphia, because if you didn't know, I'm moving. But I'm sure you did know that, because you keep up on my ever so fascinating vlog. So, come see. This is what is left. Absolutely nada. Nada. It's all in boxes. All that's left is bonsai potato. The bonsai potato. So beautiful. Yay! Hi, people. I'm at the Kennedy Space Center, and I didn't actually go in because it's $38 and that's too expensive, seeing how I'm just stopping here. Just so I could get some freeze-dried strawberries. I mean, it's on my way, it's only 10 miles out of the way. So, I just came to get some freeze-dried strawberries because they're delicious. And is there one in here left by any chance? No. Oh wait, there's a piece of one. Come here, you. Come here. Well, there's some freeze-dried strawberry dust left. But, those are really good. What's great is just get a bunch of these. Just soak them in some water for like an hour or so. Get some real fresh strawberries. It's great. So, I'll see you at my next stop. But before I go, I'll show you a space shuttle. I am now in St. Augustine, as you can see, yes, with all the beautiful church work and stuff in the back. We're about to go eating at the most haunted restaurant in St. Augustine, which would be Scarlett O'Hara's. And I'll let you know, apparently the owner, the first owner also, died in the bathtub. So here I am at Scarlett O'Hara, and I just got my food. I got a gator bites, southern fried gator tail. The food is divine. The ambience is wonderful. It's not as brightly lit as it looks, and there's paintings of Scarlett O'Hara everywhere. However, is that an orb flying near my head? Is that the spattering of water above me? I don't see any ghosts, but I'm sure they're around. Now, Scarlett O'Hara's was quite delicious. Although some of the people there looked like they could have been ghosts themselves, they were not, to my great dismay. And the paintings of, Scarlett O'Hara all over the place, staring you down like she's going to kill you, were slightly frightening. But the food was superb and the prices were reasonable for the quality. So for my first food review, I'm going to give Scarlett O'Hara's in St. Augustine, Florida, a 4.5 out of 5. So here I am at the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum in St. Augustine, Florida. And here's a bunch of the interesting things I've seen, and then I'll give you a bit of history about the castle later. Haha, haha, they're coming to take me away, haha. Y'all remember the movie Freaks? Remember these two? What about her? I'm sure we'll remember him. So in case nobody else knew this, in 1944 in the Ripley's Believe It or Not castle here in St. Augustine, Florida, the 34th floor caught fire and actually killed 2 women. And it's actually a haunted place, believe it or not. Oh, could that be an orb or just me being cheesy? That's just me being cheesy. Hey everyone, so I'm back from Ripley's Believe It or Not. Now, honestly, it cost 15 bucks. It was great. I got to see all the weirdo curio things that I get to see on the show anyways. But the best part of it all was actually, at the very end, there was a room where you have to try doing the whole tongue twisting, that kind of thing. And I have just no idea how to do that. I didn't do it, but what's fun is at the very end of the whole museum, there's actually a room adjacent to that, and the mirror where you're supposed to practice your tongue twisting is actually a two-way mirror. Now, because I respect the privacy of those people, I just didn't film that because that would have just been cruelty. But it was a lot of fun, and honestly, I could pay $15 just to sit behind a two-way mirror and look at people who don't realize they're being watched making really stupid faces on camera. So, Ripley's Believe It or Not, as my rating for a museum, honestly, basically would get a 3 out of 5 just for the museum, but the simple people watching thing at the very end gives it like its 5 out of 5 rating as far as here. That's Ripley's Believe It or Not, up here in St. Augustine, Florida. And I'll see you in the next town and in my next location.
It is 10 a.m. in Savannah, and I am going to die. So after all our stops and Ripley's and whatnot, we got here at like 9 p.m. last night. And oh my god, it was cold. It was so fucking cold, and I'm headed to Philly, which is even colder. And, yeah, so we checked the little Econo Lodge in the artistic district, which, granted, the actual room itself sucks. We had to sneak in the ferrets, because we're not allowed to have, pets in this hotel, so we had to sneak them in. And that was really hard, because we had to, like, have them in the room, like, pretending they weren't there. But, whatnot, they got run around the bathroom, they pooped around the entire bathroom. It was just, oh, bloody hell. But, and we went to eat to a little place called, Sixpence Pub, I think, whatever, it's a British pub. Wonderful food, amazing service, amazing everything, and then you see the price and you start screaming. But the food was good enough that, like, who cares? It was good food. Good food, so go see the Sixpence Pub in Savannah, Georgia. It is good food, and make sure you order the chocolate eclair for 2. Because for as long as I live, I'll remember the mammoth eclair. For Christ's sake, that thing was bigger than my head. I will get to you after I've had breakfast. And maybe after I'm on the road. But right now I am dead.